episode for our Tailor Tales time, and we're going to be doing James chapter 2 today. I'm really excited to pick up where we left off, so if you'd like to see a playthrough of chapter 1, there'll be a link in the description. But just for a little summary, during the story we were introduced to the main character, who we named Rosie, along with her brother, who we named Ralph, an alternate universe version of Kane, and then I guess our friend and person that helps us run the store, Kim, and we're living in an alternate universe where superheroes live, and our main character has the power to summon thread out of her fingers, which is why she is a tailor, but she can also do some other really pretty cool things with them, like saving who she thinks is a superhero falling from the sky during what they initially think is a terrorist attack from some group named Julio, but it turns out that the town is being attacked by aliens, and that the person the main character saved and was trying to heal was no other than James. And at the end of the chapter, he kidnaps us as we're being flown off to wherever we pass out. And now we're at chapter 2. So let's get started. My body aches. I feel lightheaded and dizzy. I'm so lethargic. It is so hard for me to open my eyes. I hear a steady and loud humming near me. As I return to my senses, I'm starting to realize I have no idea where I am. I finally open my eyes. I'm in a small room lying down on a small bed, or bench. I'm unsure. Whatever it is, it's not comfortable at all. There's an oval door at the end of the room, and that's about it. No windows, no decoration, just a bed. It's chilly in here. It's like a jail cell. What happened to me when I passed out? I got slung over the man's shoulder, and then he simply blasted his way out of the underground lab. I vaguely remember flying through the sky, but everything is fuzzy after that. Judging by the room I'm in, this is a cell. I got kidnapped. Holy shit, that would be so terrifying. I check my body for any wounds or restraints to see if something has been done to me while I was unconscious. I'm about to sigh in relief until I notice a small stinging pain in the tip of my ear. I gently touch it with my fingers, wincing a little at the pain. I can't tell what happened to it. It's not that painful for me to worry about though, so I continue to check my body for anything else. Luckily enough, I seem to be perfectly intact and healthy. I'm still wearing my clothes as well. I even have my cell phone. I don't think it's gonna work out here, but I quickly take it out. The battery is at 30%. But what catches me even more off guard is the date. It's now the 18th. It was the 16th last time I was awake. That's also when I realized the state of extreme hunger I'm in. I haven't eaten anything for 2 days. Not to mention I'm really thirsty as well. However, dealing with that can come later. I have more important things on my mind. I need to contact people for help. Ralph must be worried sick. Shit, of course I have no connection here. I mutter out loud, seeing the no signal symbol on my phone. The metal wall of this cell must be blocking my signal. I've received no incoming messages either, so after I was taken, I must have been brought here straight away. Am I on that ship? I'm unsure. The outside was sleek and white, but this cell is all dark and muddy looking. And didn't Ralph say that they were aliens? Doesn't that mean I'm on a spaceship? I'm so screwed. Okay, Rosie, stay calm. I can get myself out of here. First things first, try the door. Good first move. I walk towards the oval door, studying it. There's no handle or doorknob to open it. Nothing on the sides that look like a control panel either. I can safely deduce this is indeed a cell. My stomach rumbles, and I suddenly notice I really need to empty my bladder. Ugh, great timing. What should I do now? Try picking the lock, try calling out. Well, I don't think that I'm going to be able to pick a lock on a spaceship like this. So I think I'm going to try calling out. It doesn't seem like there's any way for me to open the door. Perhaps I should try calling out for someone. Anyone who can help me understand this situation. I bang loudly on the door. Hello? Hello? I pound hardly against the metal, hearing it echo in the small room. Is anyone out there? Hey. However, no matter how many times I call out for someone or knock on the door, no one comes. It's completely quiet except for the constant humming in the background. Oh my god, I'd lose my mind. I sit back down on the bench, whipping out my phone and looking at the screen again. It's 14:34 right now. How I wish I had a signal. Me too. My stomach growls in hunger, and I wrap my arms around my waist. I'm so thirsty, too. Am I really stuck here? I hope someone comes to rescue me soon. I know Ralph won't stop until he's found me. No, I can't sit here waiting for someone to come save me. They don't even know where I am. My hands are red and throbbing from slamming it against the mouth, or it should be slamming them. It seems so futile. Defeated, I stop pounding and take a step back with a sigh. Instantly, the door slides open. Fear paralyzes me, and I stand still. I'm left standing there, blinking at the oval entrance. No one has entered. Okay, that's kind of weird. It opened on its own. Cautiously, I stick my head out to look around. There's no one there. I step out of the cell. I enter a narrow and long hallway. It's a lot brighter than the cell with white walls instead of metallic ones. I don't see any sign of life around me. Did the door really just open on its own? Or did someone else open it for me? I'm a little freaked out now. I would be too. I need to find an exit, but I should be careful. I may run into someone. Should I go left or right? My feet take me left, and I stick to the walls as I walk as quietly as possible, trying not to make a sound. Finally, I reach a door at the end. Ooh, where are we gonna go? Let's see. Wait, no, that's not a door. That's a window. Damn. But it's dark outside. That can't be right. My cell phone's time said it was already 14:34. It should be broad daylight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're on a spaceship. It looks like a spaceship. It has to be a spaceship. I press my face up against the circular window, looking out into the vast darkness, which is when I finally notice the twinkling of stars and a large blue orb hanging in the middle. Oh my god, imagine how terrifying that would be to look out a window and you see Earth when you're stuck on a spaceship after you got kidnapped. Damn. I swallow loudly as I come to the realization that I'm not in Celiannna anymore. I'm not even on Earth. I'm in space, on a real spaceship. Holy fuck. Well, you're out, says a deep voice behind me. I whip my head around, startled at the sudden voice. It's him. The same man that had kidnapped me stands before me, staring down at me with those dark eyes. He's wearing that black costume, except it's all fixed and brand new. It must be armor now that I think about it. So let's look at his costume. That's actually pretty cool. I think that the art for this game is so well done. He takes a step closer and I take a step back, now trapped between him and the window to space. I'm feeling claustrophobic. Now, where do you want to go? Space? Not exactly a bright idea for an earthling like you, he says in a low voice. Where am I? I ask nervously. The man straightens his back, stepping away from me. He averts his brown eyes as well, paying me no more attention. Forage is fleet, he says. That doesn't answer anything. I have so many questions right now. I suggest you put to rest the idea of escaping the ship. Unless you want to explore space, then be my guest, he says in a non-caring tone. Wow, okay. He then turns around on his heel, walking away from me. Come, Earthling, you must eat. He doesn't wait, nor does he force me to go with him. I see his back shrinking into the distance as he walks down the hallway. What am I supposed to do? He's right, I can't exactly leave here. We're in space. I can't go out there, I'd die. Shit, I'm feeling really stuck here. I nervously bite on my lips and lower my head in defeat as I follow him down the hallway. There's a perpetual look of confusion on my face as I enter a large room with white tables and small chairs. Oh my god. I see others, the same red-skinned men from before, but they're eating something. Are they aliens? They look like really tall lizards. That's a pretty cool character design, actually. I like that. Can they really be aliens if I can understand what they're saying? The man spoke English before. As soon as they notice my presence, all eyes are on me. There must be 40 of them in the room. This is so scary. What are they going to do to me? Why am I here? This is really scary. Imagine being kidnapped. You're stuck on a spaceship in space. And then you walk into the kitchen and you see alien lizards. God. The black-haired man, or alien, I'm unsure what to refer to him as, points at an empty seat at the table. Sit down, he commands. I don't want to. I want to know what the hell is going on. Who are you? I bark at him. Why am I here? Where are you taking me? Ooh, she's got a fine mouth, says one of the lizard men. Oh, shut up. The alien man shoots me a cold look. Huh. You will address me as Prince Jameis or Captain Jameis from now on, he says. I narrow my eyes at him. A prince? James, I repeat. Ah! That's Captain James, get it right, yells one of the other men. So, not sure if it would be just James. I guess it's just James, but it's spelled that way. That's what I'm gonna go with. And you will eat, he says gruffly before throwing a plate onto the table. I don't even know what is on the plate. It looks like brown mush. Not until you tell me what I'm doing here. You just took me by force. I don't know what's going on. I should bluff my way out. I have no leg to stand on, but I have to do what it takes to get home. He says he's some kind of prince. Maybe status is something important to him. Perhaps I can appeal to that side. Ah. You will eat, he says, raising his voice. People are out there looking for me, you know, I say. When they know I'm gone, they'll come for me. You'll be sorry when they find me. I hope I sound convincing. James only raises his eyebrows slightly, but his expression remains the same. Huh? And who is it that they will be trying to find, he asks. I'm a princess, I lie. I stare him in the eye, hoping to God he won't see me shaking. It's a pretty good lie. If he thinks I'm a princess, maybe he'll let me go, to make me look bigger than I really am. I don't have any other bargaining chips. No way can I overpower 40-something aliens in the middle of fucking space. She's got a point. The desired effect, however, is far from what happens in reality. The aliens all laugh out loud. A princess? A princess, one of them shouts. Captain got lucky. Lord Varatus will be pleased, says another. We got the Earthling princess. Oh god, this really backfired. Impending doom dawns on me as I realized I just dug my own grave. That backfired immediately. Ugh. James' expression finally changed, his lips pulled back smugly. A princess, you say, he asked. I gulped. That was the wrong move, Rosie. Now they think they caught someone of importance and will definitely not let me go. Well, shit. My face palms as James advances on me. He threateningly stands up close to me, arms crossed over his chest. Touch me or you'll die. I really am one, so you better not hurt me. I'm gonna go with the kind answer, considering James is 6'3" and could probably kill me very easily. A bit nervous, I try to stand my ground. I really am one, so you better not hurt me. On the inside, I'm screaming, please, for the love of God, let me get out of this in one piece. James, however, simply smirks at me. Princess or no princess, he says effortlessly. My heart starts hammering in my chest. My God, this guy is tall. Make no mistake, Earthling Princess, here. He leans in closer with that large body of his. You are my prisoner, he says menacingly. A chill runs down my spine and I stare down at the floor with my heart beating out of control. I've got no more cards left to play. James pulls back and walks past me. Get some food and water in her, then send her to my quarters, he commands the others. God, why do we need to go to his quarters? Then he briskly walks away. Left in a room full of aliens, I'm scared. What is going to happen to me? Yeah, I'd be scared too. Princess, over here, one of them calls out to me and pats on the seat next to him. You can sit next to me. Don't bite, he says as he grins at me. They look so bizarre, definitely more alien-like than brute. Reptile-like skin, teeth that could possibly devour me. All of them are wearing the same kind of outfit as each other, like they're part of a troop. Which is when it dawns on me that they are a troop, referring to the other one as their captain. Princess, come, come, he calls out to me after noticing I've been standing still for a while. Cautiously, I sit down next to the lizard man. All eyes are on me. It's suffocating. You must eat. It's been a long time. Drink too. The alien offers me a bowl of water. This person seems to be nicer than that brute. Perhaps they can help me out with some questions I've been dying to ask. Where am I ask. Veritas, 6th Division Fleet, he replies proudly. Where are we going? Back to Yule. We go home. Okay, Yule, a hot desert-like planet inhabited by a species with scales called Geoti. I'm terrible at pronunciation, guys. If I'm butchering all this, just tell me in the comments and I'll fix the pronunciation. Water is very scarce. Back to Yule, we go home. Why did you take me? Not know. Captain James brought you back. Spoils of war. I shudder. Am I spoils of war? Was this an act of war? Why did you come to Earth? Princess asks many questions. He suddenly sounds less than enthusiastic. I bite down on my lips, thinking over my options. It's clear to me that I don't have any options. I can't go bursting out of here and fly off into space. I really am a prisoner. My future is looking incredibly bleak. A couple of days ago, alien life forms weren't even confirmed, yet here I am in a spaceship flying to some planet named Yule. When we arrive on this Yule, what will happen to me? The alien shrugs his shoulders. Do not know, he repeats, ask Captain James. Frustrated, I decide to stay silent and look down at the table. The plate in front of me has something on it that I do not recognize. It just looks like a pile of dung, not appetizing in the least. Not to mention, it could just as well be poison. The man offers me a small bowl with clear liquid inside. Drink, princess, drink. Can I even drink it? Of course, all water is the same. Water is life. Now drink. I can't deny that I'm incredibly thirsty. My thirst overrides my brain and I take the bowl and chug it down. It really is water. I finish it all up in one go. He seems happy. Good. Now try eat. He offers me a weird spoon-like utensil. I don't know if this is good for me, but I guess I don't have much of a choice. I take the odd spoon-shaped object and dip it into the pile of mush. It's gooey and it looks gross. Ugh. God, that sounds so disgusting. I put a small amount in my mouth, expecting it to taste horribly. Except it doesn't taste like much at all. It's, in fact, tasteless. It really is all just soft and mushy in texture. I hope this won't kill me. I swallow it. Good. Finish up, then you go to Captain. What I want is a damn bathroom. After I force myself to wolf down the tasteless food, I'm taken to a different room. The room is smaller than the one I was in before, which makes sense, as it had like 40 people in it. There's a desk in front of a wall with small lockers. There's no further decoration. My kidnapper sits in an odd-looking chair at the desk. He motions for my guard to go away. That will be all, he says. Yes, Captain, the man who helped me before disappears from the room. I'm alone with the captain. I kind of want to pee myself. Silence fills the room. James isn't even looking at me. He's doing something on a weird electronic device that looks like a tablet. He's ignoring me. Wow, he's so welcoming. But I guess he's a kidnapper. What is going to happen to me now? I just want to go back to Earth, but it seems like we're going to some planet named Yule. I should try to bargain for my life. I don't want to be sold in some kind of alien slavery trade scheme. What are you planning on doing to me? I finally ask him. James makes no indication he's listening. Why did you take me? Why did you come to Earth? How come I can understand you? I fire question after question. I think that's a surefire way to piss him off, but let's see. He can't ignore me forever. James sighs and places down the device on the desk. He then gives me a dull look. You ask too many questions, Earthling Princess, he says, echoing what the other person said before. He's still referring to me as a princess, so I guess royalty does carry some weight with him. To indulge you on your last question, however, James taps his finger on the tip of his pointy ear. A babblefish device was implanted that translates the universe's languages for you in your mind. That sounds so cool. There's another game out there, it's just Flash by Patchasis, that is called Star Days Simdate, and they have a translator in the game that does the same thing. So I think that is such an interesting concept, and I wish it was real. I clamp my mouth shut. There's a device that can do that. They must have done this while I was unconscious. No wonder my ear stings. Wait, why am I so surprised? They've been talking in English this entire time. Supposed to be aliens. Of course something allowed them to talk this way. Not to mention, I literally live on a planet where people are born with the strangest abilities. He then leans his elbows onto the desk, folding his fingers over each other, looking at me thoughtfully. His gaze still sends a chill down my spine. So, a princess, you say? I break out into cold sweat. I really need to keep this lie alive, lest he cause me bodily harm when he finds out I'm lying my pants off. Yes, I confirm. I stand there waiting for him to continue, but he goes right back to playing on that device again. I wonder if I could get away with murdering him while his attention is divided. But then what? I'm still stuck in space, and there's a whole troop of aliens who, presumably, would simply either kill me or lock me up. Seeing no other option, I decide to be obedient for now. But damn, I really need to pee. My bladder is about to burst. I fidget on the spot, getting increasingly more uncomfortable. I start, is there a toilet here or something? James looks up at me with a bored expression. I cannot focus with your voice in the background. You will speak when spoken to. Oh my god, no. He then returns to moving his fingers across the tablet-like device. If I was not in a kidnap situation, I would lose it on this guy. I grow annoyed. He wants me to come to this stupid room and then he tells me to shut up. Yeah, that's a good point too. Does he just want her to just stand there and watch him? He kidnaps me against my will. I'm stuck in the middle of fucking space and he ignores me? I'm about to crack. I will pee all over your desk if you don't offer me a way to relieve myself right now. Dear Princess James, may I please use the facility to relieve myself before an accident happens? So, I think if I'm going to respond intuitively, I would definitely go with the fierce answer. So I'm gonna go with that. I grip my teeth down, taking a step towards his desk and slamming my hand down on it, forcing him to face me. I will pee. Okay. I will pee all over your desk if you don't offer me a way to relieve myself right now, I say darkly. James' eyebrow twitches. He looks annoyed. Good. He better look annoyed. He can't ignore me like this. This is my last act of bravery before I really do soil myself. I'm playing a dangerous game as I'm in an unknown territory and I'm yelling into the face of my captor. For all I know, he could literally murder me on the spot. I've seen his strength. I've seen what he did to Ralph. I've seen him burst through walls. However, so far he's given me food and water and I haven't been hurt yet. I take in a large breath to prepare myself. I can deduce that if you've given me water and food, that it also means you will provide me with a way to relieve myself. Unless, of course, an alien such as yourself doesn't pee. Then let me inform you that humans need to get rid of their waste. So you better let me do it now before I do it here. James runs a hand through his black hair, pushing it away from his face. He closes his eyes and sighs deeply, putting away his device. What did he think for the entire time we were going to be here? I wouldn't have to use the bathroom? I've been knocked out for 2 days. What did you think was going to happen? No need to threaten with your bodily fluids here, Earthling Princess. There is a perfectly adequate stall in your chambers. What? How did we miss that? There was nothing in that room besides a bed, I respond, taking my hand off the desk. Oops, sorry about that. Seems you're not as observant as I thought, he says, smirking slightly. He gets up from the desk and walks towards the far end of the wall. There's an oval door there, the same one as in my cell. He stands directly in front of it and taps his heel against the floor. The door slides open in an instant. Wait, is that how you open doors? Just as simply as kicking your heel against the floor? That's what I had to do in the cell before? Well, I feel stupid now. Yeah, damn. James returns his gaze on me, an irritated expression on his face, as if he's annoyed he has to deal with me. Dude, you're the one who kidnapped me. I didn't ask for this. You're the one who just grabbed me and decided to fly through a freaking wall. Are you going to continue to stand there gawking until you soil yourself, or are you going to use the waste facility? But granted, he's probably just doing this to take her to the prince, the king that they mentioned earlier of the planet. I huff loudly and march up towards him, entering the small room. The door automatically closes behind me. At least I have some privacy. There's a hole in the floor leading to a bowl, which I guess is what I'm supposed to use. I crouch down quickly and do my business. Finally. When I'm done, I realize there's no toilet paper or anything, so I just suck it up and rise to my feet. Immediately, the hole opens up completely and a tremendous amount of vacuum power sucks out everything inside. Whoa, that was scary. The door opens with James waiting on the other side. Don't linger, he says. I will do whatever I want. I huff as I compose myself and I exit the small bathroom. James walks away and then leans against the edge of his desk, crossing his arms over his muscular chest. He cocks his head to the side. Now, let's get down to business. So, that is the end of chapter 2. It was definitely shorter than chapter 1, which makes sense, but I'm definitely really into the story, so I will see you guys next time for chapter 3, and let me know if you guys want to see me doing the design aspect of it, or if I should just do that off camera. So, I will see you guys for chapter 3 next Friday.